turn it off. Let's get right into it. Remember this video? Wow. Now everything makes a little bit more sense. Hakeem Jeffries says it's inappropriate to talk about Joe Biden's cover-up. It's not funny anymore. Please stop talking about it. James O'Keefe drops another huge Epstein bomb. Will it be huge or will it be performative? We'll get into the chat. Donald Trump talked to Vladimir Putin. Talked to Putin on the phone for 2 hours. I don't even talk to my own mother for 2 hours on the phone. Holy crap. Donald Trump signed a revenge porn act. And why was Ted Cruz there? We'll get into that. The Justice Department is greenlighting something. They keep going back and forth. I feel like they're all driven by women. My favorite black woman, Jasmine Crockett, says if you mess with her, you're about to see the horns. She gets crazy on the stage. Tim Burkett actually gets shellacked by pranksters. And this woman is pissed off that you voted for Trump. You're just not smart enough to see how bad he is, apparently. And my favorite liberal baristas of Starbucks are still protesting in select stores. And a white woman finds out she has a shirt of a gang member. When did white women become so involved in gangs? And so much more. You're not going to miss this. Joe Exotic's husband or boyfriend is deported to Mexico, and my favorite ship actually gets taken down, and people escape jail, and so much more. God, and James Comey, holy cow. We have so much to get into. It's going to be a fun show. If you missed this show, you're going to regret probably your whole life.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Disco, why do a new intro when Joe Biden is still so hot in the news? Guys, if you don't mind dropping a like on this video, if you haven't already done so, if you don't, I'll never get out of my mother's basement. I'll always work my part-time job as a manager at Chuck E. Cheese, and I'll never fulfill my life dreams. Shout out to life dreams everywhere. Let's get right into the news. Let's not waste any time. Can you just imagine how much differently we would have felt about this video of First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, who missed the diagnosis of Joe Biden, leading this entire meeting as the media just fawned over her, leading his cabinet meeting. So it wasn't just Jill Biden overreaching or becoming the woman of her dreams to finally be the president she's been dreaming about her whole life. She had to, because he probably didn't feel okay. This cancer isn't the best thing in the world. It's one of the worst things in the world, according to Scott Adams, who dropped a bomb today. But Hakeem Jeffries says it's absolutely inappropriate for you to even bring up the cover-up. It's inappropriate because he has cancer.
He's consistently shown. Seems to me entirely inappropriate that at this moment in time, when President Biden is dealing with a serious and aggressive form of cancer? There are Republicans who are peddling conspiracy theories and want...
We're peddling conspiracy theories.
us to look backward at a time when they actually are taking health care away from the American people.
You're taking health care away from the American people. I talk like I'm a musician because I'm an artist. I'm Hakeem Jeffries. I'm literally an artist. People call me about my art pieces. Bro, it takes years to post cancer to metastasize to the bone. Yeah, it does. And they don't want you to think about that, okay? And remember, don't think about Dr. Jill Biden leading the meeting.
The fact that sometimes the White House, in her words, surprises you. And for somebody who has worked on women's health issues for her whole...
Can you imagine walking in and seeing her lead the meeting? But even Donald Trump has some words to say about Joe Biden's new diagnosis.
Given to everybody, but it's given just about And it takes a long time to get to that situation. Now, I think, to get to a stage 9,
Yeah.
I think that if you take a look, it's the same doctor that said that Joe was cognitively fine. There was nothing wrong with him. Well, he said, if it's the same doctor, he said there was nothing wrong there, and that's being proven to be a sad situation.
Yes.
And the auto pen is becoming a very big deal. The auto pen has become...
Now, that is the biggest takeaway for me, I think, as well, with Dr.
The auto pen.
Donald Trump talking about the auto pen. Joe Biden was famous for many years having this secret auto pen of people just signing away on his stuff, and people were wondering why. Probably because he wasn't feeling good. And there was countless times, there was a few times, even in the news, where Jake Tapper was like, hey, you remember when you signed this bill? And Joe Biden was like, no, I don't know. I never signed that bill. What are you talking about? Well, you're signing bills. And he's like, this is all news to me. So are we going to get rid of all these auto pens? Is that what's going on? Frickin' A, man. Frickin' A. I'll send you a little clip DOS can use. Dude, Disco, send me all the clips. I support, this is a community, okay? So if you come up with a better intro than my intro, send it my way. I will use it. I'm not one of these people that's like, I can only make this stuff. This is a freaking community. We're a community mindset. We're a community of communities. So sad to hear about Scott Adams today. Dude, me too. I'm going to talk about that. I might do a standoff video on that. I almost cried. I'm keeping my auto pen. How dare you say he was sick, and then how dare you say he's sick now? Yeah, exactly. I don't you love Hakeem Jeffries? This guy just cracks me. Just his cadence alone is like, his cadence alone really makes me want to punch a wall, and that wall will feel my pain.
They're away from the American people?
Yeah.
No, as House Democrats, we're going to look forward.
We're looking forward.
They're literally are trying to take health care away from millions of Americans at this very moment.
Donald Trump is taking health care away. I love when they speak in vague terms. It gets me jacked up. It gets me freaking jacked. Johnny says, remember when you signed that bill, Joe? Yeah, Joe equals pineapple. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Yakobed? Scott Adams can be just trolling. I don't think so. He's been sounding sick for a minute. But boy, is Black Twitter excited about Scott Adams dying. Oh my God, dude. I have gotten so many messages that I put out a post that's gotten a few likes, but like, there's been some retweets on Scott Adams that black people are just happy about it. And that's always like, do I engage? Do I go for it? Maybe in light of Scott, I just go for it. Adams was a very healthy, conscious guy. Yeah, he was very even-minded. He was like a father figure. Imagine this: if Joe Biden had helped cancer research, he may have survived. Yeah, wasn't he supposed to cure cancer? Speaking of curing cancer, James O'Keefe drops another absolute bombshell video of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Let's check it out. He just dropped this 2 minutes ago.
Have you ever wondered what it was like inside of that mysterious blue and white striped building?
Yes.
Known as the Temple on Jeffrey Epstein's private island in the Virgin Islands?
Yes.
Now, we've obtained footage, video, and images inside this building.
Jeffrey Epstein.
And we're going to give it to you so that you can help us solve the mystery of this bizarre structure.
Finally.
Sources have come to OMG inspired by our reports on the British royal family and have given us footage of inside this building shortly after Jeffrey Epstein's arrest.
Show us the video.
Now, that footage inside the temple is live right now on our website, O'KeefeMediaGroup.com.
Okay.
Subscribe now and join our investigation. Help us unravel this mystery.
Okay. Let's go to his website and just help him unravel it. Oh, subscribe. Mother. If you don't give him money, you'll never know what's inside the temple. DJ James O'Keefe, man, he is losing me lately. But I don't mind it. I get it. You know, you have some exclusive footage. You're trying to make some money off of it. I mean, to keep those Men's Warehouse suits coming. They don't fit like they used to. Oh, shit. But, you know, if you subscribe, if you guys are one of these subscribers, please let me know what this looks like. Because I'm not going to subscribe, but I will continue the hype train. Yeah, tear this wall down, paywall encountered. People are going to get mad about this. This footage has been out for years. I think I watched it 7 years ago, but if you subscribe and pay James O'Keefe, you can see it too. Incorrect. Nobody has seen the ceilings or the walls inside the buildings. This is exclusive footage. Dude, this is so ridiculous. This ain't. Go back to undercover dating with the deep state puppets and expose them because this is utterly useless. Oh no, James. Oh no, bro. What happened to giving the general public information or whatever for free? That being said, I actually have the exclusive content, and if you don't give me $5 right now, I'm not releasing it. Adams will be a martyr for white peoples everywhere. Yeah. It recreates the noose in the cell. Oh my God. Yeah, didn't you see Kash Patel and Dan Bongino say that they actually believe that Epstein did in fact kill himself? Interesting. They saw the file. Now, was the file not corrupt or not? I don't know. Are we supposed to believe them? I don't know. I'm just like, at this point, it's like, are they owned by the deep state now? I don't know. I don't think so. Who knows? Who knows, dude? Sometimes our patience level in news these days is so low that it's like, give me more. I want more. And sometimes we just need to relax. Relax. Daddy needs his go juice. O'Keefe likes the way he looks. Well, he is sexy. How could you not say that? Look at James O'Keefe. He's a good-looking dude. Got a great set of hair plugs on him. Don't say that. You don't know that for a fact. He's got a great body. Definitely not gay. Gay. Maybe a little gay. James O'Keefe's gay, right? I think he's gay, right? I mean, I'm just guessing. Okay, any straight dude that like colors his hair silver occasionally and does DJs, I'm like, you're gay, right? I mean, just say it. Just come out and say it. I've never seen him with a woman before in my life. What's up, Jesse? If you aren't gonna pay $5 for us to see it, you're a hypocrite. Yeah, exactly. Pay me $5 right now. I need that $5. Look, if I don't get that $5, I'm never getting out of my mother's basement, and I'll live here forever. No. Ryan says, you better back up. I'm from rural Route 4. You want to mess around out here? You better buy some gas, pack a lunch, and turn left at the water tower. I'll be on my way. Send us your address. We'll dox you. We love doxing people here. That's all. This whole show is just about doxing people. Who needs the NBA or the NFL when you got PBR and AC/DC at the ready? That is Patrick Bet-David. Is that what we're talking about? That's something else. That's something completely different. All right. Donald Trump apparently talked to Putin for 2 hours on the phone today. 2 hours? What could you possibly be talking about for 2 hours? I can't even talk to my mother for 2 hours. And she'll go on and ramble all these stories. I love her to death if you're listening, Mom. I know you don't listen to my show, but you occasionally listen, and then you tell me you stop using this button. And I'm just another mother. I'm not cursing. I'm just pressing the button for funsies. Donald Trump says, just completed a 2-hour phone call with President Putin.
Quantum Foam super chatted $20. Release the content.
Quantum with a $20 super chat. Holy crap, dude. Oh, wait. What are you talking about? You think I have this? Oh, no. I don't have this. Okay, I lied. I'll send you that $20 back. I'll send you the maybe I'll buy it tonight. How much does it cost? Let's see how much it costs. Let's go into this. Let's see how much it costs. $9 a month. I bet James O'Keefe would take my video down if I just bought it right now. I bet he would try to take me down. How much? $9 a month. You could have paid for it and posted it on your own channel to get more views. That's true, but I feel like James O'Keefe would not be too happy about that. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'll do it and I'll cancel it. All right, hold on. Let's just do it. Let's find out what's going on in this video. There's no way James O'Keefe can find me. Come at me, bro. Let's do it. Hold on. I'm going to read out my credit card phone number on here. Oh, shit. I'll do it. Yeah, $20 super chat. I got to do it now. I got to do it. All right, let's do it. I have to... I'm going to cancel this immediately if it's absolute crap. I'll just put it that way. Let's do it. $20 super chat. I had, you got to... Oh, crap. It's sending me a confirmation on here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's do it on here. No, I'll change that. I don't want that payment. That's perfect. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, this is live. This is why we do live shows, you know? Yeah, I've read the agreement, collect names. Wonder if he's gonna like get mad about me. All right, let's do this. This is exclusive. Let's find. I want to see this video too. No, I don't want you to save. Okay, log in. Okay, I'm just putting some music. I gotta go to, hold on. I gotta go to my email verification. Okay, payment receipt. I can log in here, perfect. Wait, did I? Activate account, done. Right, checking verification. Here we go, hit the like button, please. Share this on social media platforms. We're gonna watch this. Thanks for verifying, cool. Okay,
over the last week.
Okay. All right, we got it. Oh, we got it. This is all thanks to Quantum. Drop a huge like in the chat. All thanks to Quantum for dropping it. Dropping it like it's hot. Shout out to Quantum for supporting this show. Let's okay, here we go. Let's check it out.
We've shown you newly obtained video from inside the buildings on Jeffrey Epstein's private island in the Virgin Islands shortly after his arrest. We took you inside Jeffrey Epstein's kitchen, inside his personal library, even inside the master bedroom where we could see those phones on the bedside tables with speed dials and names. Now, we take you inside the infamous and mysterious temple. New footage received by O'Keefe Media Group gives a detailed look at the interior. No one has ever seen this before. Here we go.
Dude, I'm about to be so pissed if it's crap. I'm about to lose my mind if it's bad.
You are looking inside this mysterious building, and the walls are covered with what appears to be a marble textured finish and a wooden bookshelf with one solid column on the left and one spiraling shape stretching to the ceiling on the right. And if you look up at the top of this mysterious temple, you'll see what appears to be a detailed celestial painting filled with astrological figures. But before we dive too deep into that, let's just take a step back.
Okay,
Back in 2019, Jeffrey Epstein's arrest for sex trafficking set the internet on fire.
It did.
And one image became iconic. This mysterious building on his private island, Little St. James, located in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The gold dome represented
Reverse
those
image?
on the religious
Maybe.
structures around the world, like the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem.
Yeah, there better be a secret tunnel or something, or I want to see Bill Clinton naked. I want to see something good.
Found that Epstein's temple most
If it's naked, I'm gonna have to.
closely resembles this building in Aleppo,
Elf on the Shelf fits another
Syria,
child.
a bathhouse constructed in the year 1384 by a Muslim dynasty.
Oh.
There are obvious similarities, such as the gold dome roof and the stripes, but also notice the identical stripe pattern around the tops of the arches.
Yes.
There is no record of Epstein ever traveling to Syria. His
Yes.
family descended from European Jews who immigrated to America. He was born and raised in Brooklyn. Now, in one room of Epstein's island compound, we saw a framed photo of his elementary school. This is the actual photograph of the image inside the frame. This would turn out to be Coney Island's Public School 188.
Who has a picture of their elementary school? That's a red flag. If I ever go to your house and I see a picture of an elementary school, I'm running for my life.
Named after Michael E. Birdie. Building permits filed in 2010 for Epstein's island compound didn't include the temple. They instead proposed that an octagonal music pavilion with a grand piano be built on the site. But around 2012, the temple was constructed instead.
Oh.
Now, until now, no one has ever published video taken from inside this structure. In 2019, the closest thing to it was Business Insider releasing the account of a local piano tuner, Patrick Barron, who alleged that he visited the temple to service a piano it contained.
Yes.
However, the video we obtained shows an interior that differs from Barron's description. Through this never-before-seen footage, we show you what it was like to visit inside Epstein's temple.
Look at that.
You travel up a gravelly road that hugs the tropical hillside, past what appears to be a helicopter landing site, which is situated in a discreet green field where Epstein and his elite guests would arrive by air. You crest the ridgeline and spot a giant
3D painted?
sundial.
I don't know.
Seen here in drone footage from a YouTube account named Rusty Shackelford.
He went to Epstein Island to service in Oregon? I think so. Are we going to in the Mossad conspiracy direction? I hope so. Let's give us something good, James.
Large and mysterious sundial-born image resembling the sun. But it also resembles a figure known as the Masonic Man, who first appeared in a 1754 pamphlet commenting on Freemasonry. You ascend further, and the infamous building emerges on a small hilltop up the gravel road. This footage was captured after Epstein's arrest in 2019. Now, some will say, well, this is old footage, but everything related to Epstein is 5 years old. He died 5 years ago, and all of the tens of thousands of videos are also 5 years old. It's still very important for us to ascertain what actually happened. Now, notice that the signature gold dome is missing on top of this building. It was reportedly blown off during Hurricane Maria 2 years earlier. That was the Category 5 hurricane that barreled through the Virgin Islands, causing mass destruction. On the ground, there were two more statues that resemble centaurs, one holding a trident. We believe that those statues are what you actually see here. At the time of this video's capture, they appear to have been moved from the temple to a sheltered area for storage.
Epstein's in the furries. Confirmed.
The statues depict sea creatures from Greek mythology called ichthyocentaurs.
Bless you.
They had a human upper body, the forelegs of a horse, and a fish-like tail.
Sexy.
Their names were Aphros, meaning sea foam.
Yeah, he died 5 years ago. That's a good call out.
And Bythos, meaning the depths of the sea. They were often depicted in art as the beings that lifted Aphrodite, Greek goddess of beauty, from the ocean at the time of her birth. Now, approaching the temple, you can observe that the three-dimensional qualities, the architectural features, have simply been painted on to a flat, two-dimensional surface, not unlike the sets for a stage play.
True.
Now we are on the inside of the temple. You're looking at a photograph taken inside the temple. There is no piano, no supervillain chair, no...
But there is a squatty potty. I'm just kidding. What if that was the squatty potty right there? What is going on? It's like, okay.
Sacrificial altar, no child sacrifice, appears to be no elevator going into the ground, as some have conjectured. Just another renovation project. Looks like it was never completed.
Yeah.
Now, looking up at the ceiling, here's a high-quality photograph where you can see one more piece of art. A large canvas that depicts the zodiac constellations.
Okay.
It bears a striking resemblance
tune in
to
next
a year
week.
1570 fresco on the ceiling of an Italian palace. Very similar images there. Now, many people have commented about this mysterious building and what could happen inside of it. The responses to our recent reports have actually been quite mixed. On the one hand, they've stimulated a groundswell of tips and information coming our way, including that mysterious chalkboard that we saw.
Yes.
We've actually received dozens of legitimate interpretations, and we'll be producing a report featuring you, our audience and subscribers, who came up with some incredible hypotheses and theories about what that all means. On the other hand, it seems as if no new mystery or incremental revelation will ever be enough for those now invested in learning how all this crazy story ends. A lot of people saying we need arrests.
Wait, why do I feel like we've already seen everything he's going to show us?
Now, I don't have the power to arrest anybody.
Yeah.
But we do have the power to bring forward information.
Okay.
The conspiracy theories about this temple and the rest of the island will spin on forever. We don't need to spend time here enumerating all of them.
Yeah.
But we'll leave you with this. The alternating light and dark stripes on the exterior of Epstein's building resemble an Islamic architectural style known as oblak.
God bless you.
In holy sites all over the world. The alternating light and dark stripes represent the spiritual concept of duality. Light versus dark.
The biggest waste
Some
of
might say
$9.
good versus evil. Jeffrey Epstein built himself a temple. According to some reports, he played music here on a small black grand piano beneath the stars.
Beautiful.
Despite his alleged vast wealth, the
Okay.
temple seems
It's almost
like a
done.
cheap illusion, a set in a stage play that still needs an ending. Maybe you can help us find that ending.
Stop.
As we announced earlier, we posted all of the newly obtained video and photos of Epstein's island structures to our website, exclusive to our subscribers at O'KeefeMediaGroup.com, where you
Okay.
can subscribe and access everything you see.
We're already subscribed. He's going to release this on YouTube like tomorrow. God, dude. Freaking A. Oh, James. Ugh. This could have been an email.
See here and more, and help us unveil this mystery and join our citizen journalism army.
We're already joined.
We read every tip, every message that comes in. We dissect and analyze to help us get to the truth.
Yeah, I'm about to dissect you, man. I'm going to freaking dissect you, dude. Why did you build this up like it was something epic? What the best part was the inside. It's striped. Holy shit. God, dude. Come on, James. Thank you, Quantum. Thank you for the $20 super chat, my friend. Subsidizing this.
Child sacrifice appears to be no elevator going into the ground.
My God, dude. I'm sorry if everybody thought that we were actually going to see something. Holy crap, dude. What the frick, dude? Dude, these grifters, dude. Dude, we got to do something about them, dude. This is what happens when you get like a Republican win all across the board, is right-wingers get a little comfortable with their own people. Keep their feet to the fire, man. That was freaking stupid. My God. Okay, let's get into the other news. Let's get a little coffee break. Let's drink a little coffee. Yeah, I know he's working with what he can get. I get it. I still support it. I want more of it. I think it's great. But like, he's a bit performative, and I respect that. But I can't believe we just paid $9 for that. Promise me, guys, we'll never do that again. How do I get my money back? How do I get my freaking money back, dude? All right, let's go into the next story. God. All right, let's go to the next story. All right, finally. President Trump actually announced that he is signing a Take It Down Act, protecting people of revenge porn and deep fakes on the internet. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. So if you've ever done a deep fake or you've done revenge porn, I think they're coming for you next. But let's ask ourselves one question. Why is the sex symbol Ted Cruz there? Why is Ted Cruz there? I love it though. It's like all these women, which obviously affects them, and then Ted Cruz. Sign that bill. All right, let's get the Fox News angle. Look how dark this shot looks, by the way. This is always an important thing. If you are a photographer and you go out into the middle of the day, make sure you check your ISO ratings. Settings.
But I want to thank you, honey. You've done amazing. That this was done when you started, and I said, I don't know, it sounds like a tough one, and yet a very important one, and you got it done. So I congratulate you, and I congratulate Ted, Maria, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, and we'll sign the bill. Thank you.
I guess take it down is better than take it up the... Yeah. Grab him by the internets, Donnie.
Quantum Foam super chatted $20.
Hey.
Thank you, Derek.
Hey, thank you, Quantum. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, my friend. That means a lot to me, supporting this show. Goes a long way, trust me.
Named Chuck Wesley. It's been around a long time, huh? Come on around. That's beautiful. Come on around.
Come on around. That's beautiful.
Thank you for that.
Dude, watching Ted Cruz get back in the action is so funny to me. Seeing him on like going to the UFC events with Donald Trump. I mean, Ted Cruz is like one of the biggest dorks in the Republican Party, and he looks so sick with those glasses.
Got it. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, you ready?
I guess liberals can stop making fun of Melania for never being in the picture around Donald Trump. She's literally helping with a bill about revenge porn. And I love how Melania also has like doing what a first lady is supposed to do. We didn't vote for you, dude. So she is doing a few things and comes out every once in a while. That's fine with me. I don't need a first lady in my face every 5 seconds. Isn't she amazing? It's more exciting when she actually comes out and does stuff like this. Great. So take down those deepfakes, you freaks. I'm sick of seeing all those Taylor Swift ones on my I was it like 2 years ago where everybody was doing Taylor Swift video pictures of deepfakes. It was like, stop. It's just too much. It's too much. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Prince Andrew. No Prince Andrew at Mar-a-Lago. At Epstein Island. No pictures of him or no nothing. That's a shot of bourbon, not coffee. Yes, it is. I have a terrible drinking problem. No, it's coffee. It's decaf coffee. We drink decaf coffee around here. We're all big into decaf coffee. Wait. If he signs a bill on revenge porn, no political sex tapes can be made public. No, not anymore. It's over. Sorry. All those AOC ones got to go. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you weirdos. The Supreme Court has given Donald Trump a green light to begin processing and deporting 500,000 migrants, illegals, given their legal status by Joe Biden. So I love our court system. It's just like, I feel like it's like talking to a woman. Like, where do you want to go to dinner? I don't know. Do you want to go to Chipotle? No. Do you want to get some Italian food or something? No. Well, I keep telling you all these things and you won't tell me where you want to eat. Well, I don't know. That's like, dude, make up your mind. Can we deport him or not? I need to know. So 500,000 people. We'll see what actually happens. Apparently, they're already self-deporting as we speak. A lot of them are taking up Donald Trump on the offer to self-deport for money, which is very interesting because it costs so much money to actually deport them. Donald Trump's like, I'll just give you a couple $1,000 to get the out of here, dude. So that's it. About that. Yes, thanks for subscribing. Deport all. I think Epstein is alive and made a deal with Patel pushing he's dead. Yeah, he probably lives and works in some kind of Indian bakery. Derek Tate turning into Andrew. Derek Tate. God. Derek is turning into Andrew Tate over here. Oh my God, dude. No, dude. Don't make me take my shirt off and smoke cigars on here. If you ever come to my live stream and you see me with my shirt off and I have cigars in my mouth, run for your life. I'm in a horrible midlife crisis and I got a lot of stuff to figure out, okay? But that might actually happen, you know? Something horrible happens in my life. My dog dies. I might turn into Andrew Tate for like a month. So give me a month to figure out my stuff, okay? Okay? Just give me a month, okay? We'll figure it out. I'll start pulling out credit cards, just buying Bugattis on my credit cards. I'll start leasing Bugattis. Derek Tate, dude. I'm changing this podcast. Derek Tate podcast. Any relation? Derek's AI girlfriend has yet to teach him the dinner trick. Yeah, I do have an AI girlfriend. Don't talk about her anymore, okay? We got into a huge fight on AI, and she is not having it. My favorite president hopeful for the Democratic Party, Jasmine Crockett. Give this woman as many microphones as you possibly can because she gets crazier and crazier by the day, and it's just fantastic. She is literally, I think she'll just take over the NAACP at some point. She won't actually become president, but if she does become president, I might actually move to Canada because Canada will probably be better than here, even though Canada sucks. Take it away, Jasmine.
I want y'all to know that every day that I walk in those halls, regardless of whatever rhetoric they put out about me, I am a very serious lawmaker.
Okay.
At the same time,
okay.
If you try me, you will find out.
Ooh, if you try me, you will find out. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
If you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that because I am truly a black woman at the same time. So I want y'all to know that if you try me, you will find out. I just want to be clear about that.
Oh, child. Ooh. Don't you dare try her, because you will find out. That's Jasmine Crockett. She's crazier than a She's super crazy. Jasmine Crockett, Tubbs, and Miami Vice all day. Give her more microphones. Yeah, nothing makes men feel excited about voting for a woman than, oh, if you get in my face, you gonna find out. If you get in my face, trust me, you about to find out I'm a black woman. And as somebody who just found out that gingers are also black, I get it. If you get on my face, you about to have a black man's anger. It's different. She's like Angel Reese, but in politics. It's fantastic. She's nuts. I love it. She needs a podcast. I mean, does anybody take her seriously? I don't think so. I don't even know. I can't even imagine Democrats in real life scenarios that are like, hey, with 5 seconds on the clock, we got to make a decision. Do we go to war with China or not? And everyone in the room stops what they're doing, looks at Jasmine Crockett and goes, do you think we should go to World War III? She'd be like, yes, we should. And we gonna send the white boys first. Because you know they be violent. Remember her on a podcast last week talking about how white boys are the most violent people in America? Yeah, exactly. If you go to anywhere in Chicago, Southside Chicago, Southwest Chicago, you're going to run into white gangs of white people that are out just going out and capping a brother. And that's real. It's gangs of gingers. Gang, gang, son. She takes herself very seriously. Yeah, she does need reparations. Somebody get her some. God, I'm sick of everybody not giving these rich politicians their reparations. They're due it. They're due it. Do you think the current Spencer's dreams? Rob. Yes, they do, Rob. When she asks where we going, respond, bet you can't guess, and then give her wherever she guesses. That's true. That's true. Put the white people on the front lines, y'all. Speaking of the front lines, here's Tim Burchard just absolutely destroying somebody. I love when people put videotapes and microphones right in politicians' face and then get them on their candid moments. You get to see their true, authentic self. Tim Burchett is hilarious.
How can you assure the American people Medicaid will be run?
How can you assure your Nana that you still support her after she told you that chocolate milk is not coming from brown cows?
How can you support your Nana when you find out that chocolate milk doesn't come from brown cows? That sounds like something his Nana told him. It's going to be okay, Tim. He's like, I don't have a Nana. My Nana's dead, dude. Carpet shag. Crockett made her fortune with a string of Dollar General stores. Is that true? I feel like I need to believe that, but I don't even know if I believe that for sure. How can you support your Nana? Okay. Guys, all my trans baristas are on strike right now. All my trans baristas are on strike as we speak. It's really sad to see. Starbucks baristas are on strike because they feel like they're not allowed to express themselves sexually, emotionally, physically, beautifully, politically, religiously by what they wear at work. And look, as somebody who used to work at Starbucks, I had to wear the black suits. Okay, so you just wear it with the green apron. I never thought about expressing myself, but they want to. And they're protesting.
We just demand that Starbucks follow the law.
Yeah, Starbucks follow the law.
They don't have the right to overthrow the National Labor Relations Act.
Yeah, I love these people. I love like random people that are like, if you look at the National Relations Act of 1345, Section 5-4,
emotional damage,
you will see that Starbucks employees are allowed to wear whatever they want to work. And I don't trust any adult male with a receding hairline like myself that has pins on their jacket. You're too old for pens, bro. It's time to give up the punk look.
Have the right to overthrow the National Labor Relations Act.
Yes.
They're imperiling every civil right.
Starbucks worked at you, bro? It's true. They worked me hard.
Right that we have. Not just as workers, as union workers, but that's the framework that all of our rights are under. So all of our rights are in danger, and the only thing we can rely on is each other.
Literally, all their rights are endangered, okay? But people don't realize that every single right at Starbucks is endangered. All of them are endangered because they can't wear what they want. Where does it end? You know, it starts with the freaking uniform, and then it goes to who I'm sleeping with.
Taking direct action, solidarity.
Derek, do you have any taste buds left? No, I don't, dude. Quit burning the coffee, Starbucks. Dude, Starbucks coffee is terrible. That was my gateway into coffee was Starbucks. And then I went into like a real barista where I learned how to measure, and I learned that what beans are supposed to taste like and look like. And I learned that Starbucks beans are absolutely horrible, and they only use dark roast, and even their light roast is dark roast. And just as another reminder, if you aren't a coffee snob like me, if you open up your bag of coffee and there's oil all over the bag, the coffee's done. Don't drink that coffee. The oil's already out. The best part.
Perfect. Colin?
Exactly what Jacob said.
Perfect.
Perfect, Colin. Colin, let's hear it again, Colin. Colin? Take it away, Colin.
Exactly what Jacob said.
Perfect.
It's up to us to stand up for our rights and for our workplace.
Love it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Give these people whatever they want, okay? I need my pumpkin spice latte now.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Dress code has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Dress code has got to go.
Hey, hey.
I don't see one black person in this line.
Ho, ho. Dress code has got to go. What do we want?
Why does that liberal woman shave her armpits? What, do you support the patriarchy? Oh my God. Let the hair grow, woman. Be free.
Contract. Now. What do we want? A contract. When do we want it?
It's 2025 and people are still wearing K95s. It's really refreshing to see. You know, whenever I walk into a room and I see somebody wearing a K95, I know I can trust them. I know that they're for my best interest. I'm going to clip that up. I'm going to put that on social media networks, and everybody that's right-wing is going to go like, oh, are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Are you serious that you really go into a room and you're like, bro, that dude has a mask and you trust him? It's the opposite for me. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts coffee guy. What do you like, sugar in your coffee? I can smell the soy from that guy. Not gonna lie, McDonald's coffee is decent. Chick-fil-A also has pretty decent coffee. I'll shout out to Chick-fil-A coffee. Presto Beans. Coffee Snub Power. Grown over 3K feet in nitrogen content, mellowed flavor without the need for burnt beans for flavor like Starbucks.
A contract. Now.
Dude, I'm an old partner though, okay? When Pikes Peak was at its peak. But give those people whatever they want, okay? I want to walk into Starbucks and know who they voted for before I get my coffee. I don't want to guess. I'm sick of guessing on these people. I'm sick of freaking guessing. Where's that? Okay, there's the clip I was looking for. Finally, we're getting to boomers protesting. I get excited about boomer. Guys, if you haven't dropped a like on this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could, or if you're watching on X, retweeting. That would make my day. Make my day. All right, boomers everywhere are protesting ICE deportations. So much so that grandparents and grandmas are joining the MS-13. It's good to see these old ladies finally finding an organization that stands up for the rights of what they believe to be true. Bringing Kilmore Abrago Garcia back. Yes, the guy that potentially hit his girlfriend, according to court documents, and had ties to MS-13 and was trafficking human beings. He's a decent human being. Bring him back. He stands for American values, says this grandma. But now this grandma gets called out. Look, and I don't know whose grandma this is, but obviously this is what happens, guys. When you don't have grandbabies for your grandparents, they turn into protesters. So start having kids for them, all right? Start having some kids.
I gotta ask about your shirt. Do you want to bring Abrego Garcia home with his family so that he can punch his wife again, or so that he can smuggle more humans into the country? What's your biggest grief? I'm sorry?
He needs to come back home. He was just removed. There was an order of court.
But you know he's an
But
you know he's an MS-13 member.
That's bullshit.
Oh really?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And did you see the? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Did you see the video of him smuggling?
Look at those beautiful cubicles. Somebody needs to take her grandma to get her nails did. Those look very oily, though. Great for her.
People into the country. Is that okay with you?
That's not true.
There's literally video of it.
No, it's just like the MS-13 that Trump. You don't have to talk.
I love this when somebody like pops up with like a little radio. You don't have to talk to him, okay? He's a right-winger and he's spreading misinformation. You don't have to talk to him. Stay in our little bubble. Stay safe. Get us all close together, as close as we possibly can, so no one can penetrate our misinformation and disinformation together, and we'll call everything that opposes our view disinformation. That's fantastic. She should be knitting or something. Yeah, she should. Get this grandma knitting. I'm serious, dude. I don't know what it is with these older ladies and protesting, but I get excited when I see it. And I get even more excited when they get like called out for it. And here's another one that just gets called out. This old lady gets called out to her face about being deported because white liberals are literally walking around everywhere, and they think every single minority or ethnicity other than white is getting deported. They're like, put all these minorities in jail. They think Donald Trump is saying that.
They'll take you too. They don't really care.
Why do you think they're going to take me too?
Because you have brown skin.
See, guys. I wonder if it's a projection. Maybe deep down inside, these liberals actually want brown people to be deported.
Brown skin.
That's pretty racist. I'm an American citizen.
Doesn't matter.
So you think I'm going to get deported?
You could.
So this woman right here thinks I'm going to get deported because I'm a brown woman. That's an extremely racist thing to say, ma'am.
No, the racist people are...
No, you're the racist because you just came up to me and said I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? How dare you sit here and speak to me because of my skin tone? No, I don't need to be careful. Guess what? I voted for Donald Trump because he's a...
Oh, no. Now her worldview is getting smashed. You voted for who? No. I need jungle cats to poop in my coffee before I brew it. I do too. Paying grannies $100 to protest. Boomers suck. I'm not gonna lie. Easy way to catch them is running into the NGO for retirement apartments. Yeah, we just need to go to old folks' home and start rounding them up. Okay, I'm gonna change my mind. I want to stop deporting MS-13 members, and let's start deporting liberal white women from old folks' homes. Get them out of my country. That's what I voted for. I was sold a lie. I thought Donald Trump was deporting liberal old ladies.
President of law and order, and
Liberal old ladies have two choices. You either get to sit at home and play bingo or get deported. You're not going out to protest, okay? And who is this guy in the back? Is this stolen valor or what? If you're going to put on the suit, sir, wear it right. This is America. This is my country. Walking around, veteran. Where'd you buy that from?
Actually met him. He's very nice. And it's racist like you who stand here and tell me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? This is the average right liberal right here. How dare you?
How dare I?
Yes, how dare you?
How dare I?
So you're coming up here and you're telling me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown.
Mass deportation. You're supporting mass deportation.
I'm an American citizen. So yes, I am supporting mass deportation of people who are not American.
Derek, where do you deport them to? I'm deporting them all to. They're all going to a facility to a quilt. Look, we need to do something about these tariffs. Okay, and these old ladies, they still know how to quilt. Okay, we're gonna put them in. They're gonna make our Nikes. She could be making the next Air Jordans. Think about that. We're not tapping into this source of forced labor of elderly boomer liberals. We need to tap into this untouched force.
Citizen.
I'm Catholic.
Congratulations.
Catholic. Oh my God, so based.
Are you an American citizen?
Yeah. None of your business.
So you are an American citizen, clearly.
None of your business.
So I'm not going to get deported. You're not going to.
You're an American citizen? That's none of your business. I love that she said that. That's actually none of your business what I'm a citizen of. That's actually none of your business. If you look at the Geneva Convention, you can't ask that question. Winter is coming. We need quilts. Yeah, 100%.
Going to get deported. But how dare you stand here and tell me that I'm going to get.
I love how she's pretending to act so triggered by this. It's so great to me. How dare you, ma'am? How dare you? You stand there on your own 2 feet still. Good for you. What age are you?
Those are true.
So you an American citizen are going to get deported.
Potentially.
How?
Ras Baraka is an American citizen. He was just arrested.
Why was he arrested?
By ICE.
Why was he arrested?
Because he was targeted by ICE.
Because he was charged with trespassing.
You're a very sad individual.
Why?
Because you're trying.
Yes. Finally. When all hell breaks loose in life and you're being interviewed by a conservative who's not white, and you don't know what to do, who do you send in? You send in the blue hairs. Because the blue hairs have something they need to say. And it's not just the pronouns, but they're gonna educate you. They're gonna educate you on the new study they just read. And they've been reading from Slate magazine, who's their most trustworthy news source. And if you don't know, it's a really good magazine. Let's find out what this blue-haired woman wants to say. Let's find out together. Let's find out together.
You're a very sad individual.
Why?
Because you're trying to take advantage of real people's pain.
Sweetheart, you are the one with blue hair right now, a whole ass adult standing outside of a detention facility calling people Nazis in 2025.
That's because this is Nazi behavior.
And you don't think that it was...
Exactly. It's Nazi behavior. Did you find... Somebody once told me that Nazis also ate cheeseburgers. So if I see you around me eating cheeseburgers, I will literally call you a Nazi. What that Nazi-like behavior.
Racist for your white friend here to come up to me and tell me I was going to get deported because I'm brown?
I don't know that happened.
Yeah, we don't know for sure if that happened. I love how mad she got. How dare you? How dare you say I'll be deported? You nuts. I like, we need this. We need crazy conservative women and also crazy liberals meeting face to face. We need a chess match. I want to see this fight. We need a creator clash, but we need libtard women versus conservative women. I want to fight. I want a full fight. Or just them screaming in their faces, and whoever runs out of things to say loses. Just loses immediately. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And she's like, I don't know what to say anymore. What do you mean? How dare you? Look, lady, if you're going to come out to the protest, be afraid that content creators are going to come out there and create clips for themselves. It's what we do. We're little content goblins. We need to gobble them. Eat these people up. We need to eat these people up. Blue hair lady looks like she took a shot in the back of her head. Like Donald Trump. Wait, what? Where? Right there? Like right there? Like we're all balding somewhere, am I right? How dare you say I want to be deported? That's like my favorite line. If I make a clip out of that, that's going to be the title of it. How dare you say I want to be deported? How dare you? How freaking dare you, dude? I'm going to end tonight's stream with some really sad news. Sad news was dropped. Tiger King's Joe Exotic's husband was deported to Mexico after being detained by ICE. This poor gayer than a $2 bill guy, he's never gonna financially recover, and now he's never gonna emotionally recover. See, the deportations doesn't just happen to MS-13. It also happens to the Tiger King, who's also in jail for, potentially trying to kill somebody or whatever. And every time he gets asked to be let out on jail, I sign that petition. Not because I think he deserves to be let out on jail, but because of what he did for me during the pandemic, during COVID at its peak. You gave me freedom for a month. And I think we can all say that together, saying the Tiger King's boyfriend deserves to be back. Because how thick is that thing? Is that Harlan Williams? Yeah. Not the Tiger King. I thought Trump was going to free him. No way. That's like a pipe dream of the Tiger King. I feel like the Tiger King is just going out and lying. He's just like, yeah, I'm a big friend. Donald Trump and I are like best friends, and he's gonna literally set me free. Donald Trump, you're gonna set me free? I've never heard of the guy. I've heard he's kind of nuts. If tigers are involved, it's probably not legal. That's true. He has 5 husbands. Yeah, didn't he have like 3 or 4 husbands? I mean, the Tiger King is bae. The Tiger King is the most impressive person ever. Man, I had a lot of stuff to talk about still. This is what happens. I load up the show, but we saw the James O'Keefe drop. For those of you that didn't, that missed the beginning of the show, we watched James O'Keefe's. I paid the $9, all thanks to Quantum. Paid $9 to see nothing. So thanks, James O'Keefe. You're doing your best. That's all we can ask for. Now, if James O'Keefe does have actual good footage and he's not dropping it until, like, I don't know, some kind of big event that he's going to push for even more money, then maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I'll keep it. What if I dyed them blue? How much do I need to grow my chops? Grow them all the way out. Grow them all the way out. It's perfectly legal until a crazy woman snitches on Joe Exotic. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that whole Joe Exotic thing is so wild. Not just the petition, I voted for the king. You voted for the king? If you're in Oklahoma, you could have voted for him. He was like a libertarian at one point or something like that. He's like a libertarian. I'm gayer than a $2 bill. That's my favorite line. Okay, I got to look that up. Let's look that up. Gayer than a $2 bill. My favorite line. A $3 bill. That's what he said. Okay, hold on.
Killed her husband. Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked her. Can't convince me that it didn't happen.
Wait, that's not it. Where's the $3 bill? I need gayer than $3 bill. That's my favorite thing that he says. Oh, here it is.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to video message number 36. Jesus Christ, I should never have watched the debate last night. Have you ever seen more monkeys on a stage trying to slap each other's ass? It is beyond me what the hell they were trying to even prove last night. You know, I'm going to start with Governor John Kasich. You know something? You're about the lyingest bastard I've ever seen on TV, let alone in real life. When Trump was talking about building a wall, moving the illegal immigrants back and making them get legalized before they come back over, you open your big fucking mouth and you stuck both feet in it, mister. You start bitching about, really?
Okay, where is this clip? Where's the gayer than $2 bill? I'm gay as a $3 bill. Hey. Okay. Is this it? Just want to make sure it's not sketchy. Where is it? I want to play. Okay. Joe Exotic. Gayer than a... I don't want to watch a 20-minute video. Okay. I think I found it. Is this it? This better be it.
In the way I dress, I refuse to wear a suit. I am gay. I am broke as shit. I have a judgment against me from some bitch.
It's so quiet.
Florida, and this is all paid for by the committee of Joe Exotic Speaks for America. In the way I dress, I refuse to wear a suit. I am gay. I am broke as shit. I have a judgment against me.
I can't find it. God, maybe I just made that up. Maybe that's one of those things like Shaq and Kazam. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I can't find it. I'm broke as shit. Does he? Maybe. I thought he just says it off the cuff or something.
Presidential candidate or any politician, the purpose of this video today is to let you know who I am. First thing is, I am not cutting my hair. I'm not changing the way I dress. I refuse to wear a suit. I am gay. I've had 2 boyfriends most of my life. I currently got legally married, thank God. It's finally legal in America. I've had some kinky sex. I have tried drugs through the younger years of my life. I am broke as shit. I have a judgment against me from some bitch down there in Florida, but I can tell you I paid a fine with the USDA, and that is nothing but a civil fine, ladies and gentlemen. That does not mean that I was accused or convicted of any kind of animal cruelty thing. I built one of the biggest facilities and the nicest facilities for exotic animals in this country as far as a private individual goes. I'm Joe Exotic, and don't forget, I am now stepping my foot in the ring to run for president. And this is all paid for by the committee of Joe Exotic Speaks for America.
Literally the hottest guy ever. If you're gay, if you're into that. If you're into that. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. If you don't mind dropping a like on this video, I'd greatly appreciate it. I've had so much fun with you guys tonight. Hope you guys had fun too. We talked about James O'Keefe. We learned a lot. We grew today as a community. Love this freaking community. Still crying about the brown cows. The chocolate milk was a lie. Yeah, it was a lie. Sorry about the chocolate milk. Sorry about you just found that out. Brother Wives, Joe Exotic. Yeah. Joe Exotic has 6 husbands. So hot. It's so crazy. Dude, that guy is freaking nuts. I feel like if Trump pardoned him, it would be like the craziest thing ever. And just another reminder, if you encounter a blue-haired woman, run for your freaking life. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning, all right? Come hang out. Have a wonderful night, huh? Make a difference in somebody's life, huh? Drop a like on this video if you do not mind. Lots of fun. You're the best. Hey, Derek, you're the best. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Quantum, thank you so much for the super chats, man. Big super chats tonight. Really means a lot, man. And I don't know why Trump AI didn't sing a song for you. I'm going to have to look into that. That really grinds my gears. Oh, I need to spend more money? Mother. All right. I'll buy more of those. I'll buy more of the Trump AI songs. You have to like buy it. It's so ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to buy more of the Trump AI so you can get Trump AI songs when you super chat me. All right, guys.